Sorry. All right. All right. So I'm here again for you, and today we'll try to show on the same piece of paper, on the same page, two variants of the same sketch, and we will figure out what we like better if we go with the watercolor first and then ink on top. And the second one will be ink first and then watercolor on top. The reason is, well, it will be two different sketches. It will be really two different results, but also there is a big thing. If you want to use watercolor, not like markers or anything else, but watercolor, you have to be very careful, and you can't sketch with the not waterproof ink. And that's a big thing, because if you're painting watercolor on top of non-waterproof sketch, you will have a big mess. You'll destroy all your sketch, and it's sad. Unless if you get waterproof ink, then will be much different story. But in this case, you have to have special, maybe special ink for that, and special pen, and you have to take care of this pen. You have to wash it all the time with special solution. It's kind of too complicated when you want to be on the go, and sometimes it's easier to use just non-waterproof ink. For example, like I have this parallel pen, and they have refill, and it's really convenient, because when you go on places, when you're going to plein air or something, you have ability to just change the capsule very quick, and you're good to go. And but they don't have it waterproof, so that's the thing. So when you are sketching, you have to think about this ahead. So let's start our sketch today and see what we like the best as a result. Let me see what's here. Okay. Right, first, okay, I'm using my favorite. First, uh-oh, I'm using my favorite parallel pen. One of them. For this size of the paper, especially, we divide for two, so I'll use 2.5 millimeters, maybe even smaller. All right, and let's start from this ink. Oh wait, no, I mistaken myself. Since this ink is not waterproof, we will start with watercolor. Right, so we'll do watercolor first, and then we'll get our waterproof ink. I can start with this. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so let me see if this is working. I'm sorry, I forgot about it. I have to. Yes, I am bad, but you will see how I'm doing this, right? So this is my favorite pen for my sketches, with this foodie, or how it tells nib. You see, it's like 45 degrees or 55. I think it's 55 degrees, and it gives you very variety of line, very cute lines as a result. And I keep this one for my waterproof ink. Let me fill it, because you see it's empty right now. I am sorry, I forgot about this. Just give me a second. Forgot. My bad. Sorry. Okay, so for the as a waterproof ink, I have, for example, carbon ink, and this is how I do it. Maybe it's not bad that I forgot. You'll see the process. So I hope you can see it. So you see we have this thing, it's screwing like a syringer, and it goes there and takes off all this unnecessary air, and then we screw it back and it pumps all this ink inside, so then we'll have the full container of ink. So first we'll get rid from an air, we didn't have any. Now we'll screw on the other way, and now we have almost full. I don't know why it never goes the whole 100% full, but we have some ink in there. And sorry, we'll have to wait 1 second. It's a process. So okay, so we have to wipe this. That's why I was. All right, that's it. But you see, that's messy. If you go somewhere, if you go on a plein air or in parks or anywhere, you have to deal with all these things, all these steps, all this messiness. So this is why I would like to have parallel pen with these cartridges with me. This will be much easier to change. All right, but now we have waterproof ink and we can start drawing with it. And we know that we can use watercolor on top of it and it will be fine. Okay, so let me see if it works. See, the nib is thick, so you can do thick and thin lines up to you. It's almost like parallel pen. You can play around with this too, but you don't have parallel pen waterproof ink. That's the reason. So let me start. All right. Okay. So today let me just draw kind of little like a frame for one sketch and frame for another one, and we'll see. So this is watercolor paper. The reason I got it because we'll use watercolor today. You can also use the paper which is like all purposes or stuff, but I kind of prefer watercolor because it gives nice texture and just like it. All right, so let's start the first one. I didn't figure out how to put the picture somewhere here, so you will see the picture here and you will see what I'm drawing. I'm still in the process. If somebody knows how to do it, please let me know. I was trying my hard. So anyway, today we're sketching the kind of two buildings on the background and a little car in the foreground. So that's it, just a simple, just to show you how it works. Okay, so again, like usually, we kind of playing around. We're not 100% sure where's everything, but we kind of looking for the composition to be kind of right, but we're not committing anything yet. But this will be kind of composition for right now. So here will be the car, here will be two buildings, here another part of the street. And so now we kind of can go from big to small, so we can continue and kind of play around with the rest of the lines, make them more accurate, if you say so, on this kind of sketch. Again, this is They're supposed to be as sloppy as it can be, because it's a what is it? It's not a perfect drawing from the picture. It's not a photograph. It's a sketch. It's a live loose sketch. That's what it is. So we just want to have the character. We want to have the style of the city, just to show what we see. We have to have the mood, catch the mood, and catch our mood in this case. It's hard to talk and find the words, and at the same time try to do a good job by drawing. So I'll be quiet sometimes. Sorry. So since it's watercolor, waterproof ink, I'm not afraid to make as many lines as I want, and I know that this will not affect that much my painting later with the watercolor. So we kind of made this one, so now we can like give more details if we want. If not, if we think it's good enough for the loose sketching, which is exactly what we're doing, then we can just leave it alone like that and start to use our watercolor. But we can add some details if we want, just to make it like more fancier. Depends on you. You see, that buildings are far away from us. They're like on completely different streets, so we don't even have to do any effort on put any windows or any details on that. Just like suggestions, just like that, so we know it's there. And as close to us thing, it's kind of better to give more details on it, which will kind of will show better what exactly we're doing here. The car, we don't know what is exactly the car. Who cares? In this case, it's a just a show purpose. Again, this side might be just like that as well, because again it's further and we don't really care. It just gives us the perspective, gives us the composition, but that's all we need. And we're here today just to see how acts watercolor and how acts the ink. So we finish with the ink right now. Oh, I forgot the most important thing. Yay! All right, finish with this. Okay, now the second one. Let's start let's finish this one, and then we'll do the second one the opposite way. Okay, so now here we have our watercolors. Okay, and okay, again, that's a sloppy, very, very loose, sloppy sketch. This is what all sketches are about. So we don't really, um, we shouldn't be too accurate. We just should give it the mood and just to show, you see, the ink is fine, ink's good. So in the window, it should be a little bit blue because it's like might be little reflection from the sky. So we can give some blue in here, here and there. Can be reflection. And then we do some buildings. Something like this. It already looks like a sketch, right? We're already kind of there. So let it dry. So now you have idea what kind of colors are here, kind of. So let this dry. And while it's drying, we are doing these colors for this page, for this site. And in this case, we'll give ourselves more freedom. Yes, we'll use the same colors, but we don't have to be that accurate. We can just, like, for example, we know here will be somewhere will be sky, right? So there will be sky. So that's our car. And I'm looking not on this one, I'm looking again to the original, to the picture. So I don't want to look at this one and repeat it the same way. No, I'm looking to the picture, to the photo, to the reference photo, and doing how I feel it this time. And you see it's immediately, because I don't have any lines, the ink lines. I want to do them with my colors. It's kind of my hand really wants to do it. I don't know how to explain, but you kind of want to draw with your watercolor, even without keeping in your mind that there will be an ink on top, and that makes a difference. And that will make kind of more interesting result in the end. So I want to add some shades. I want to, I don't know, do whatever, which I didn't have here. I don't want to overdo it. So let's just, I'll dry it with my air gun. Might be, it might be loud, so close your ears please for a while. I have this heat tool, you see. And the reason why I did dry this, because now I will use non-waterproof ink, which we didn't use in here. So it should be dry, and we will use our parallel pen. And oh, it's still not dry, 100%. Okay. Okay, now we have our dry watercolor, and we can add our non-waterproof ink on top. So in other words, we'll draw again the same sketch. We are looking on our photo reference, not on this one, on a real photo reference, and do it like we don't even see this one. But we already have kind of something. We don't have to be accurate and follow our brush strokes anyhow at all. We don't have to. We just draw on top as we feel, and we'll see what the result will be, because it might be a very unexpected result, which is really good for the loose sketches. So again, you see, I don't have to be I don't have to look for the things this time for the subjects, because I already kind of know that there will be the car, there will be the building. Kind of know, it kind of helps me already. So I just do what I have to do, looking on the picture. But I kind of more sure where is everything, because I already have it, thanks to my watercolor. So after we did kind of our thin lines, we can add some, again, details and thickness, more darker places. Thanks for our parallel pen, so we can do any beautiful lines. So the color is closer to us, so we can do it more darker than things which are on a background in there. We can add some kind of suggestions of the windows, but that's it. We don't give too much details in there. We don't even give here, because again, this is a loose sketch. This is how it's supposed to be, so no too much effort in this case. So we can continue. The thing is, in this case, we can still come back and add some colors, shades, and whatever we decide to add in here. And because it's not it's waterproof ink, we can add as many times, as many colors, as many wetness we want. In this case, we can't come back with watercolors. We can, but if we will be very careful, and then we might do it if we'll just go around somehow. So this is the difference between waterproof ink and non-waterproof ink. But in both cases, what we can do, we can always add our markers if we want to. If somebody wants this taste of watercolor, you can leave it like it is, or add some little details with really small brush. If you don't mind to kind of add some colors with your markers, you can. So kind of to make it brighter, or to add some, if you want, more than welcome to use it. You also can use the colored pencils, which is fine too. Sometimes you want to make it brighter, and pencils are making brighter. Make me bright. This is what you can do. Maybe here, maybe there, maybe not necessary at all. So you just do whatever you want. It's a sloppy sketch. Do whatever you want. It's your sketch. Okay. Windows. Some of them reflected the sky. Some of them not, even here. Again, markers if you want. Okay, where's my white one? I lost it. Okay. We can use some white, not with this one. Where did I put it? Where is my white thing? Anyway. Oh, this one. You see, this is a white unit Posca. That might be helpful. You see white? Immediately we can add anywhere we kind of missed. See, so it's like highlights. just do whatever you want with your colors, with your, how you feel, how you want to add something. That's your sketch. You do whatever you feel it's better. This one is oil based, so the moment you add, you will never be able to put anything on top. So you can do it in very, very last moment. Like, I don't know, if you add somewhere, then you never can put anything on top. Even pencil will not stick on it. So and now you can use it here and there, either way, other way, just the same markers, because they are both okay for both kind of ink. Will not spoil anything. But you know, if you leave some whites, that's fine, because it then it makes like not so busy and makes more interesting. You really don't want to cover all whites in this case in the sketches like that. So it's up to you how to finish it up, how, what to add, how much to add. Just use your creativity. Some shadows, shades, right? Shades. That might be shade 2 here. And I guess let's just like make a shade goes like this way from the sun and then goes this way. And here. This is why I like markers, because they can help you out to finish up the things and just makes it better. Okay, I think this is kind of we finished for this case, for this purpose. So you saw the difference how we started. It's in the end of the day might be the same, but it still is different results. It is different because when you're drawing with your ink, you don't know what colors will be and where. It kind of you are drawing only with ink, and then when you're drawing with watercolor, you don't know where the shapes would be. You kind of know, but not exactly, and you try to be sloppy again. So you are not drawing with the watercolor. You just put like place the colors, and that's all you're doing. Then you're following with your lines, so you never know exactly how it will end up. And also, of course, you will never know exactly how will it end up, because you would use any additional things, and you never know how you'll feel in this particular moment, where to put which color, where to add anything, where to add the highlights or anything. And this is why it's kind of cool that you never know how you will end up with. And I think it's kind of cool thing. Both of these methods, I like both of them. The only thing I don't like the non-waterproof using when you're not home. So that's the only reason, but it's actually both methods are good. So if you have any questions, you can write to me. If not, then we'll just see you next time maybe. And I hope you liked today. So thank you very much for watching, and thanks for coming by, and come to me next time. See you next time.